The classics you love, the news you need. This is Empire Classic Radio, ECLA.
Every night you come and you find me. Must you always come and remind me that my girl is gone? Her evening, don't you see I'm deep in your power? Every minute seems like an hour since my girl is gone. Shadows fall on the wall. That's the time I miss her kiss most of all. Even though I try, how can I go on? Take me evening, let me sleep till gray dawn is breaking. I don't care if I don't awaken, for my gal is gone. Most of all, even though I try, how can I go on? Take me evening, let me sleep till gray dawn is breaking. I don't care if I don't awaken, for my gal is gone.
joined the Navy to see the world. And what did we see? We saw the sea. We saw the Pacific and the Atlantic, but the Atlantic isn't romantic and the Pacific isn't what it's cracked up to be. We joined the Navy to do or die, but we didn't do, and we didn't die. We were much too busy looking at the ocean and the sky, and what did we see? We saw the sea. We saw the Atlantic and the Pacific, but the Pacific isn't terrific, and the Atlantic isn't what it's cracked up to be. They tell us that the Admiral is as nice as he can be, but we never see the Admiral, because the Admiral has never been to sea. We joined the Navy to see the girls, and what did we see? We saw the sea. Instead of a girl or two in a taxi, we were compelled to look at the Black Sea. Seeing the Black Sea isn't what it's cracked up to be. Sailing, sailing home again to see the girls upon the village green. Then across the foam again to see the other seas we haven't seen. We joined the Navy to see the world, and what did we see? We saw the sea. We never get seasick sailing the ocean. We don't object to feeling the motion. We're never seasick, but we are awful sick of sea. We joined the Navy. We joined the Navy. We joined the Navy.
You've got the invitation, you've got the outfit. Now, what's missing? Of course, the piece de resistance, the handbag. Behringer's women's department has a vast range of styles to suit your particular taste, including pieces imported from Italy, France, and Great Britain.
Hey, Dick, what seems to be the problem?
Oh, I can't seem to tune this station on this old radio here. I'm gonna miss the darn news.
Well, maybe you should get an RCO5 radio from Empire Electronics.
An RCO5 radio?
Yes, sir. The RCO5 is the most superb listening experience around. It has monophonotronic sound delivery and tuning, so you and the family won't miss one detail of the war reports.
Well, that does it. I'm gonna grab my hat and go get an RCO5 right now.
The new RCO5 radio from Empire Electronics. It's luxury you can afford.
For ECLA, Empire Classic Radio, this is Bob Berriman with urgent breaking news. This just in. The West Side Mall has been rocked by violence as Empire Bay Police were involved in a shootout with unidentified criminals. We do know that the criminals have been arrested, but nothing more is known at this time. More news on this story as we receive it. Now, let's get back to our regular programming on ECLA, Empire Classic Radio.
carioca. Its theme is a kiss and a sigh. You'll dream of a new carioca when music and lights are gone and we're saying goodbye.
Big Break Reds deliver flavor and satisfaction like no other, and 9 out of 10 physicians say they're smoother on the throat than any other premium cigarette. I sure know who I'd trust on the matter. Pick up a pack today and find out for yourself. Big Break Reds.
Hey, Tommy, can I bum a smoke?
Sure, here, have a Big Break cigarette.
All right. Wow, these Big Break whites sure are light. Thanks a bunch.
No problem, Marty.
No problem is right. Not with these Big Break whites.
Big Break filter cigarettes. Rich reds, light whites, and smooth blues. Take a break from it all.
The classics you love, the news you need. This is Empire Classic Radio, ECLA. This Wednesday at 8 p.m., join Empire Classic Radio for the Patrick Houlihan Orchestra as they play live in our studios. Wednesday at 8 on ECLA, Empire Classic Radio.
night you come and you find me, must you always come and remind me that my gal is gone? Her evening, don't you see I'm deep in your power? Every minute seems like an hour since my gal is gone. Shadows fall on the wall, that's the time I miss her kiss most of all. Even though I try, how can I go on? Take me evening, let me sleep till gray dawn is breaking. I don't care if I don't awaken, for my gal is gone. Most of all, even though I try, how can I go on? Take me evening, let me sleep till gray dawn is breaking. I don't care if I don't awaken, for my gal is gone.
É o canto do pregoneiro que com sua harmonia traz alegria em salsa American Way. Ai, 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 e o que traz no seu tabuleiro vem de praia, oi, oi, vem de praia, ai, ai, em salsa American Way. E vem de vatapa, e vem de caruru, e vem de mungunzá, e vem de umbu. E seu tabuleiro tem de tudo que convém, mas só lhe falta, ai, ai, belenguendes, ai, 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 ai. É o canto do pregoneiro que com sua harmonia traz alegria em salsa American Way. Ai, 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 ai,
ai, ai, ai, ai, ai, ai, ai, ai, ai, ai, ai, ai,
em salsa American Way. Have you ever danced in the tropics in that hazy, lazy, like kind of crazy, like South American way? Hi, 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 hi. Have you ever kissed in the moonlight in the grand and glorious, gay, notorious South American way? Hi, 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 hi. Salsa América Nueva.
Say, Ray Noble.
Oh, what's up, Bud?
Well, I'll let you in on a little rib.
Yeah?
I've got Costello believing that they're going to keep him here at Fort Ord, and that I've been ordered by the Army to give him an examination.
That's fine.
Hey, Lowell!
Wait.
Hey,
That's him now, Ray.
Hey, Judy Collins!
All right, never mind.
Oh, boy. I'm going to be a soldier. Hey, Abbott, you know, I came from a family of fighters. My grandfather was in a Boston Tea Party.
The Boston Tea Party?
Yeah, he brought the lemon.
No, come on. You mean he didn't fight?
Fight?
Yes.
He challenged the enemy to a duel. Then he called his seconds. He yelled, Joe, Max, Mike, Tom, Dick, Harry.
Yeah. All right. Wait a minute, Costello. How many seconds did your grandfather have?
60. He was a minute man.
No. Come on, behave.
But in the Battle of Bunker Hill, they accused him of running away before the battle began.
Did he run away?
No. He just wanted to get a good start when the general said, charge!
Look, cut out the monkey business. You're in the Army.
Hey, Abbott.
What?
Didn't you tell me that the colonel was the big boss around here in camp?
Certainly.
Then how come that other guy has his name on all the doors?
What other guy?
Some guy named Private Keep Out.
Oh, come on. Please, talk sense, and let's get on with your examination. Look, what's your name?
Are you kidding?
Well, it's...
Lou Costello, you dope. You know that.
Well, I know that. I've got to fill out this blank here. Now, let's see. Name, Lou Costello.
Yeah.
Home?
One night a week.
No. Wait. Look, where did you come from?
Patterson.
Patterson? Okay.
No, Patterson NJ.
No. All right. Patterson NJ. Married?
Yes, sir.
Child?
No, to a full-grown woman.
No, you don't have I mean, have you any children?
Yeah, we got 4 children. Eenie, Meenie, Miney, and Wilbur.
Wilbur? Why Wilbur?
We didn't want any mo.
Oh. All right, let's get this blank filled out. Will you please?
Yeah, let's get it.
Now, will you listen to me, please?
Go ahead.
All right, let's see the next question here. Oh, yes. Born?
Sure I was born.
I didn't mean it that way.
What do you think you do? Win me in a package of Cracker Jacks?
No. I mean, what day were you born?
I know it wasn't New Year's Eve.
Now, how do you know that?
Ho. Catch me staying home on New Year's Eve.
No. Look, Costello, how old are you?
Well, I'd have been 24 in October, but for one thing.
And what's that?
I was born in December.
All right. Now, look, let's get it straight. Now, if it was in December, then you were born under Capricorn, the goat.
Born under a goat?
Well...
Where do you think we lived, in a stockyard?
No.
Don't get personal, Abbott.
All right,
My family's listening in.
Listen, I didn't mean it that way. I mean the sign of the goat. Now, according to the Zodiac, you were born under a sign.
Well, according to my old man, I was born in a hospital.
All right, we can... Please. Have you had any fighting experience?
Yes, sir. I was in a tongue war.
A tongue war?
I had a fight with 2 Icemen.
No, come on. Have you had any military experience?
Oh, I've had a lot of military experience.
When was it?
I used to go around with a campfire girl.
Now, look. Let's get into
I don't get that one myself.
I don't get it. No, don't make sense to me at all. Let's look into your physical
How is your
condition.
physical condition?
That's me.
Now turn... Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, all right. Wait. All right, now turn around.
I had the wrong line.
All right, come on. Let's look it over now. Let's be a little careful about this thing, all right?
Yeah.
Turn around. Say, you're a little corpulent.
You mean I'm promoted already?
No.
How long will it take me to make a sergeant?
No.
Someday I may be a captain.
Will you keep quiet, please?
I may wind up into a second Lululul.
All right, never mind. Now, let's get on with the examination. Now, how are your eyes? Now,
fine.
All right, open your eyes wide.
Wider than that?
Yes. No, don't squint. Now, look at my eyes. My eyes are as big as saucers.
And right under them, you have cups to match.
Yeah. But I look as well as you do. In fact, weller.
Weller?
Yeah.
What kind of English is that? Weller. Now, Abbott, you can talk gooder than that.
All right. Look, forget that stuff. We'll see how good your eyes are. Now, there's a chart over there on the wall. You see it over there? Now, please.
Where's the chart?
Over there on the wall.
Is that a chart?
Yes.
Look like tapestry.
No, never mind. Now, please read the first couple of lines.
Okay.
All right.
Elxyski.
Yes.
Next line.
Next line.
Jupazski.
Why, Costello, that's wonderful, marvelous.
That was easy. I know the people.
People? What people?
That's the backfield for Notre Dame.
Oh, well, your eyes are all right. Now, how about your teeth?
My teeth are perfect.
They are, eh? Well, open your mouth. Wait a minute. What do you mean your teeth are perfect? I just saw some of them slip.
I was afraid of that. You caught me with my bridges down.
Well, you'll have to go to see the Army dentist.
I can't do that, Abbott. I just came from the Army dentist. He pulled out a tooth.
Were you under anything when he extracted the tooth?
I wasn't when we started, but when we finished, I was under the sink.
All right, Costello. You must have been under some opiate. Were you under ether?
I wasn't under ether or either.
Listen, suppose I want to make a report about this to the commanding officer. What will I tell him you were under?
Tell him I'm underpaid.
No. What did the dentist... Look, let's get this straight. Will you please, Costello? What did the dentist give you to make you unconscious?
I don't need anything to make me unconscious.
Well, that I know. Will you look? Will you be sensible? Did the dentist ask you if you wanted gas?
Yeah.
And what did you say?
I told him to check my oil, too.
Well, look. What I'm trying to find out is this. Did he give you gas to put you to sleep?
How do you think he put me to sleep? With a bedtime story?
No, you dumb cluck. What did he give you for an anesthetic?
Abbott, I'm telling you, I didn't have an anesthetic. I had a toothache.
Costello, please. What did the dentist give you so you wouldn't feel the pain? That's what I want to know.
Nothing. I'm narcotic to dentist.
You mean allergic?
I mean narcotic.
A narcotic is a dope.
That's what I was for going for the guy.
All right.
But I got even with him.
You did?
I let him pull the wrong tooth.
The wrong tooth? Why didn't you tell the man which tooth hurt?
Why should I tell him? I'm no stool pigeon.
Costello, look. It's a good thing I was only kidding about this examination, about you for the Army and all that, because you'll never make a soldier as long as you live.
I won't, eh?
No.
Well, Abbott, I'll have you know that I'm the bravest man at camp. This morning I saved the life of every soldier here at Fort Ord.
You saved
every life I saved at Fort Ord.
Let's get this for you.
Just this morning I saved them lives.
You saved the life of every soldier here at Fort Ord?
Sure.
How?
I shot the cook.
The modern woman knows the importance of staying trim, fit, and vigorous. At Behringer's Sporting Goods, we carry everything you need to pursue a healthy body and mind. Remember, a regular exercise program will have you looking great and feeling fantastic. Visit Behringer's Sporting Goods today.
ECLA, Empire Classic Radio News. From Empire Bay to the world, I'm Bob Berriman. 4 luxurious Delizia Grand America automobiles have been found destroyed, seemingly an act of random vandalism. The top-of-the-line Italian sports cars were found wrecked in a Millville warehouse this afternoon. No arrests have been made at this time, but police are investigating this truly senseless crime. I'm Bob Berriman, and this is more of Empire Bay's best music.
The lullaby of Broadway, the Heidi-Ho and Boopadoo, the lullaby of Broadway. The band begins to go to town, and everyone goes crazy. You rock-a-bye your baby round, till everything gets hazy. Hush-a-bye, I'll buy you this and that. You hear a daddy saying, and baby goes home to her flat to sleep all day. Good night, baby. Good night. Milkman's on his way. Sleep tight, baby. Sleep tight. Let's call it a day. Listen to the lullaby of old Broadway.
See what the boys in the back room will have, and tell them I'm having the same. Go see what the boys in the back room will have, and give them the poison they name. And when I die, don't spend my money on flowers and my picture in a frame. Just see what the boys in the back room will have, and tell them I sighed, and tell them I cried, and tell them I died of the same. And when I die, don't buy a casket of silver with the candles all aflame. Just see what the boys in the back room will have, and tell them I sighed, and tell them I cried, and tell them I died of the same. When I die, don't pay the preacher for speaking of my glory and my fame. Just see what the boys in the back room will have, and tell them I sighed, and tell them I cried, and tell them I died of the same.
We will interrupt all programs to give you latest news bulletins. Stay tuned to this station.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Fat Fahey's Folly.
Come on, Dollface. It's right through here.
Aw, gee, Polly. I ain't never been in a secret gangsta hideout before.
What the? Paulie, you dumb jamoke. What's the big idea? Bringing a dame into our hideout. Into my hideout.
Now, relax, boss. She's a...
Ladies and gentlemen, a special announcement. The entire regular personnel of the sheriff's and police office has been placed on a 2-platoon basis with 12-hour shift. All auxiliary personnel has been directed to stand by for emergency service instructions. The regular county defense program is functioning in an orderly manner, and citizens are urged to remain calm and avoid all unnecessary confusion because of hysteria. Citizen volunteers are asked to go quietly to their nearest police or fire stations and offer their services if they wish to help. There is no immediate cause for alarm, and coolness will accomplish more than anything else.
Paulie, you idiot. You were duped. That's no normal dame.
Quite right, you custodian of criminality, for I am not Candy, the captivating companion. It is I, the mistress of mystery. I have clouded Polly's paltry perceptions to gain access to your den of depravity.
Sorry, boss. I had no idea.
Your mistake is our gain. Polly, is it? Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its Shroud.
Paulie, no! Okay, listen. Whatever you want, Silver Shroud. I'll do it. Just don't kill me, too.
Pathetic and predictable when faced with fear. The cocksure culprit.
Oh, you too. Crime fighters? What a laugh. And you call me predictable. You don't got any idea, do yous?
Why, the joviality Fahey, I, the Silver Shroud, have got you dead to rights. Yet you persist in this mindless guffawing. Not the behavior I'd expect of a criminal mastermind.
And you're right. Criminal mastermind? Me? Bub, you're as dumb as that getup. I'm just a pawn in this game, pal. You see? My master, the real master, he's been pulling all the strings.
You mean?
That's right, mistress. This was all just a big distraction. While we were here having our little jaw session, my boss has been at your parlor, stealing back those deeds you took from Mayor Murphy's briefcase.
Treacherous toad! You defiled my sacred sanctum. For that, you will feel my fury. Behold the blade of Bastet!
Mistress, no! We needed him alive.
Ha! That was never going to happen. I ain't never been alive, you see.
By the shadows, that Fahey, he's a robot.
Wow. Ain't you quite the detective? Too bad your career as a crime fighter is over. Lockbots, attack!
Monster robots, assaulting from all angles. Not even the silver shroud can kill what isn't alive.
Watch me, mistress. Watch me.
What will become of our stalwart hero? Find out what happens next week on another exciting episode of The Silver Shroud.
Here is the Far East situation as reported to this moment. The Japanese have attacked the American naval base at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, and our defense facilities at Manila, capital of the Philippines. The first disclosure of this news was made by Presidential Secretary Stephen Early by telephone at approximately 2:25 in Washington. I read the text of this historic announcement at a little after 2:30. The Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor from the air, and all naval and military activities on the island of Oahu, the principal American base in the Hawaiian Islands. That was Secretary Early's message. Short while later, he dictated another message. A second air attack has been reported. This one has been made on the Army and Navy bases in Manila. And here's a last-minute Associated Press flash from Honolulu. A naval engagement is in progress off Honolulu with at least one black enemy aircraft carrier in action against the Pearl Harbor defenses. Secretary Early informed all correspondents and then rushed to the White House to be with President Roosevelt. As the announcement was made, the two Japanese envoys, Ambassador Nomura and Special Emissary Kurosu, were at the State Department.
At Behringer's, we're proud to say we keep up with the times. That means we have the most extensive range of radio receivers available anywhere in the city. Our radio department is a paradise for music lovers, with the best sets and components from both home and abroad. With equipment to fit all taste and budgets, Behringer's radio department is the last place you ever need look.
Empire Classic Radio brings you All Points in Between, Sunday mornings at 7. All Points in Between, Empire Bay's most informative radio program. Only on ECLA. Soothing music for all you night owls. This is Empire Classic Radio, ECLA.
Lace Park, scene dark, silvery moon is shining through the trees. Cast to me you, sound of kisses floating on the breeze. Act one begun, dialogue, where would you like to spoon? My cue with you underneath the silvery moon, by the light of the silvery moon, I want a spoon. To my honey I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon, keep a shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon. We three, we're all alone, living in a memory. My echo, my shadow, and me. We three, we're not a crowd. We're not even company. My echo, my shadow, and me. What good is the moonlight, the silvery moonlight that shines above? I walk with my shadow, I talk with my echo, but where is the one I love? We three will wait for you, even till eternity. My echo, my shadow, and me.
We three, we're all alone. Seem like we're living in a memory. That's my echo, my shadow, and me. We three, we ain't no crowd. Fact is, we ain't even company. That's my echo, my shadow, and me. You know, I've been wondering, what good is the moonlight? That silvery moonlight that shines way, way up above. Here I walk with my shadow, I talk with my echo, but where is that gal that I love?
We three will wait for you, even till eternity. My echo, my shadow, and me.
Oh, Charlie. Now, just a minute, Bergen, just a minute. Now, before we start this fracas here, I have a very important message for the 30,000 men here at Fort Ord.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
Well, what is this important message?
Well, just to show you what kind of a guy I am, fellas, I got a little address book here, see? And it's just dripping with phone numbers, see? They're all beautiful and lonesome, see? I'm so tired of it all. Does anybody want it? Oh, I lost it.
Charlie, these men are giving all their time and their thought to Uncle Sam.
Yeah?
Yes, and they're so busy with their work, why, they forget about girls.
Yeah?
Yes.
You mean to say they've forgotten about girls?
Yes, Charlie.
Looks like some of them have awful good memories.
Well, that's the wrong attitude, Charlie.
Well, how do you know?
Why, Charlie, when I was in the Army...
Oh, don't give us that stuff, Bergen.
I'll never forget what my general said to me.
Yeah. Let's leave General Grant out of this. What did you ever do in the Army?
Well, I was considered a very good marksman in my day.
Yeah? Marksman?
Yes.
You?
Yes.
You couldn't bring a rabbit down from a meat hook.
Now, wait. Well, I wish you could have seen me out on the target range this afternoon.
Yeah?
Yes.
I saw you.
Oh, you did?
That spoils it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I must say you weren't at home on the range, buddy.
Is that so?
Yeah.
All right, if you know so much about it, what kind of a score did you make out on the rifle range today?
Well, you want to know?
Yes, I would.
Oh. Well, I didn't, I must admit, I didn't do as good as I expected to. But then again, maybe I didn't expect to.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't think my bullets were trying.
Oh, now, wait. Never mind the description. Just give me your score. The score, that's all.
The score, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, my score was, it was 1.
1.
Yeah.
1 what?
1 Mortimer.
1 Mortimer?
Yeah.
Now, Charlie, don't tell me
I'm afraid I did.
that you shot Mortimer Snurd.
Well, I
want the truth, Charlie.
Well, I didn't exactly shoot him, no. You see, I was showing the men how efficient their weapon was, the slingshot.
Oh, I see.
Very good, the slingshot.
Yes.
And Mortimer sort of volunteered.
He volunteered?
Well, let's say he got in the way.
He got in the way. I see.
So help me, Bergen, I didn't know my slingshot was loaded.
No.
I didn't see the pebble in it.
Yes. Well, now, where did you hit Mortimer with this slingshot?
Well, in the stomach.
In the stomach?
Yeah. Sort of pop luck.
Yes. Well, now, that's pretty serious, young man. So you hit him in the stomach. Well, and you did it deliberately?
No, sir, it was an accident.
Oh, that's better.
I was aiming at his head.
Well, now, wait. Well, was Mortimer hurt?
I don't know.
Well, did he cry?
No, he didn't cry.
Oh, he didn't cry?
No, he just sort of sagged to the ground.
Oh, I see.
I hope it was just a seasonal slump.
Yes, I do, too. Well, was he unconscious, Charlie?
Unconscious?
Yes.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No. Well, you see, with Mortimer, it's impossible to tell.
Oh, I see. Well, where is he now?
Oh, he's outside hanging around.
Well, bring him in. I want to see if he's all right.
Okay, I'll get him for you. You can talk to him. Oh, Marty.
Another war bulletin. Shanghai. The Japanese took over the American Shanghai Power and Light Company this morning. A bulletin from New York. The Japanese news agency broadcast tonight the Japanese Foreign Minister, Shigenori Togo, summoned U.S. Ambassador Joseph C. Grew and handed to him Japan's reply to Secretary of State Cordell Hull's terms for peace in the Pacific. This news came hours after the bombing of Honolulu. We return you now to Hollywood.
Well, I got an awful headache in my stomach. Oh, you have?
Well, you must be a little more careful on that target range.
Well, I didn't think they could hit me.
Well, why not?
Well, I'm out of season.
You're out. That's enough of that, Mortimer. Now, tell me what happened.
Well, you see, it was this way, Mr. Bergen.
Yes?
I bent over to tie my shoelace.
Yes?
And that's when Charlie let me have it.
Oh, I see. I thought he hit you in the stomach.
Well, he sort of hit me in the stomach when my back was turned. Oh, very humiliating.
Well, I hope you're not seriously injured. I say I hope you're not seriously injured.
Oh, no. Well, I'm all right.
Well, that's good.
In a couple of days, I'll be sitting pretty again.
ECLA. Classic music for a classy city. Empire Classic Radio.
Don't let a bad signal get in the way of the news you need to hear. With the new Elizabeth Radio and its precision tuning technology from Home Electrics, you won't miss that all-too-important news report ever again. The Elizabeth Radio is optimized for the sound frequencies of the human voice, guaranteeing the best sound possible from every newscast. The Elizabeth Radio from Home Electrics, the best in home entertainment for you and your family.
We joined the Navy to see the world. And what did we see? We saw the sea. We saw the Pacific and the Atlantic, but the Atlantic isn't romantic and the Pacific isn't what it's cracked up to be. We joined the Navy to do or die, but we didn't do and we didn't die. We were much too busy looking at the ocean and the sky, and what did we see? We saw the sea. We saw the Atlantic and the Pacific, but the Pacific isn't terrific, and the Atlantic isn't what it's cracked up to be. They tell us that the Admiral is as nice as he can be, but we never see the Admiral, because the Admiral has never been to sea. We joined the Navy to see the girls, and what did we see? We saw the sea. Instead of a girl or two in a taxi, we were compelled to look at the Black Sea. Seeing the Black Sea isn't what it's cracked up to be. Sailing, sailing home again to see the girls upon the village green. Then across the foam again to see the other seas we haven't seen. We joined the Navy to see the world, and what did we see? We saw the sea. We never get seasick sailing the ocean. We don't object to feeling the motion. We're never seasick, but we are awful sick of sea. We joined the Navy. We joined the Navy. We joined the Navy.
É o canto do pregoneiro que com sua harmonia traz alegria em salsa americana. Ai, 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 e o que traz no seu tabuleiro vem de praia, oi, oi, vem de praia, ai, ai, em salsa americana. E vem de vatapa, e vem de caruru, e vem de mungunzá, e vem de umbu. E seu tabuleiro tem de tudo que convém, mas só lhe falta, ai, ai, belenguendes, ai, 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 ai. É o canto do pregoneiro que com sua harmonia traz alegria em salsa americana. Ai, 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 ai.
Ai, 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 ai. Ai, 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 ai. Ai, 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 ai.
Em salsa americana. Have you ever danced in the tropics in that hazy, lazy, like kind of crazy, like South American way? Hi, 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 hi. Have you ever kissed in the moonlight in the grand and glorious, gay, notorious South American way? Hi, 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 hi.
Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi.
In South American way.
in the air, but the fair senorita doesn't seem to care for the song in the air. So I'll sing to the mule if you're sure she won't think that I am just a fool serenading a mule. Amigo mio, does she not have a dainty play?
Yes, sir.
She listens carefully to each little tune you play.
Si, la bella signorita.
Si, mi muchachito, she'd love to sing it too if only she knew the way. But far as she may, in her voice there's a flaw, and all that the lady can say is Senorita, don't you see that not so sweet as a mosquito, but so sweet like my chiquita, you're the one for me. Light in her eye, though she may try to hide it, she cannot deny there's a light in her eye. Oh, the charm of her smile, so beguiled Don Diego that he rode a mile for the charm of her smile. Amigo mio, is she listening to my song?
Yes, sir.
No, mi muchachito, how can it be so wrong?
Oh, la bella signorita.
Si, la senorita, she'd love to sing it too if only she knew the way. Her face is a dream, like an angel I saw, and all that my darling can dream is the Senorita, don't you see that not so sweet as a mosquito, but so sweet like my chiquita, you're the one for me. Olé.
This is Mrs. Eleanor Roosevelt's own program.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm speaking to you tonight at a very serious moment in our history. The Cabinet is convening and the leaders in Congress are meeting with the President. The State Department and Army and Navy officials have been with the President all afternoon. In fact, the Japanese ambassador was talking to the President at the very time that Japan's airships were bombing our citizens in Hawaii and the Philippines and sinking one of our transports loaded with lumber on its way to Hawaii. By tomorrow morning, the members of Congress will have a full report and be ready for action. In the meantime, we, the people, are already prepared for action. For months now, the knowledge that something of this kind might happen has been hanging over our heads, and yet it seemed impossible to believe, impossible to drop the everyday things of life and feel that there was only one thing which was important, preparation to meet an enemy no matter where he struck. That is all over now, and there is no more uncertainty. We know what we have to face, and we know that we are ready to face it. I should like to say just a word to the women in the country tonight. I have a boy at sea on a destroyer. For all I know, he may be on his way to the Pacific. 2 of my children are in coast cities on the Pacific. Many of you all over this country have boys in the services who will now be called upon to go into action. You have friends and families in what has suddenly become a danger zone. You cannot escape anxiety. You cannot escape a clutch of fear at your heart. And yet I hope that the certainty of what we have to meet will make you rise above these fears. We must go about our daily business more determined than ever to do the ordinary things as well as we can. And when we find a way to do anything more in our communities, to help others, to build morale, to give a feeling of security, we must do it. Whatever is asked of us, I am sure we can accomplish it. We are the free and unconquerable people of the United States of America. To the young people of the nation, I must speak a word tonight. You are going to have a great opportunity. There will be high moments in which your strength and your ability will be tested. I have faith in you. I feel as though I was standing upon a rock. That rock is my faith in my fellow citizens. Now we will go back to the program which we had arranged for tonight.
For the latest technological innovations and labor-saving devices, Behringer's is the place to visit. Cutting-edge radio sets, vacuum cleaners, dryers, and more are waiting for you to try them. Make your life easier with a visit to Behringer's department store.